Hi there, I'm Simon Thomas, and you are watching Talk Norwich City.
Right, Talk Norwich City here with Chris Reeve, another part of Talk Norwich City. This is a very makeshift setup, by the way. I'm holding the camera in one hand and interviewing in the other. But Chris, new seats, new season. Disappointing about the result, though, wasn't it?
Yes, it's not the best start for our debut in the lower Barclays, is it, Jack? I thought today we played well. We didn't have many. We weren't clinical enough, really. That's the bottom line. We didn't have enough quality, and we know we weren't clinical enough. We need to sign a centre back. We need to sign a striker. We were okay. We were just okay, though. And they had a lot of players in their team that could have torn us apart if they'd been on their A game today.
I mean, let's say we don't sign any more players. It's possible, right? Alex Neil has identified we do need players, but he said that we've also been very sort of frustrated. We haven't got the players that we originally went out for. Let's say we don't get the players. Have we got enough to stay up this season? It's early to say. No?
For me, after watching that today, no. And it does. And for me, I'm normally optimistic, but I must say, today was a wake-up call.
All the teams are so strong, aren't they?
It was a wake-up call, and you know the likes of Palace are turning up and playing like that against us. And you've got Stoke, Southampton, Everton. They're all teams that we could beat on our day, but if we don't sign a striker and a centre-back, we're going to get torn apart.
I mean, for me, the Premier League's got a lot stronger since we've last been here. I can remember when we played Palace in the Premier League last time.
Yeah.
They weren't that great.
They're beatable. They're
now,
very beatable.
I think that season out of the Premier League, the TV money and stuff, all the teams have really strengthened. Crystal Palace are a quality side. I said it in my previews. I did think we were going to get a draw. And I think if the refereeing decisions would have gone our way, we would have got a draw today. Do you think the referee had a big impact today?
Yeah, I do think the referee had a big impact today, Jack. But you know what? I'm already going to say it. First game in, and all of the fans are blaming the ref.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
End of story. We didn't play well enough. Did we play well enough to win the game without the ref? No.
Yeah, I agree.
And therefore, although the ref did disallow Cameron Jerome's high-foot goal,
I think that's the one that got me most because, we've had big chances in the first half. If we would have taken them, we were probably going to cruise
on the run of play, without the referee's decisions, we could have won today's game. We had 3 chances in the first half, 1 chance in the second half as well. We've just got to be more clinical, Jack. That's the bottom line.
You say I agree we have to be more clinical. I think we also have to be a lot better at the back. I think for 90% of the game, we were class. That would have been fine in the Championship. That would have probably kept the clean sheet. In this league, 43 minutes in, Wilf Zaha pops up at the back post. We'd already had them opportunities. Palace had them opportunities where people were creeping in at the back post. Do you think we've got to start looking at what's going wrong and start to make changes within the game? Because we could see what was happening and it just took them another chance to bury it.
Yeah, I think the defence, Jack, is a major issue, the biggest issue. I think our strikers could actually manage this league, without recruiting anyone else. But defenders, we need someone that's going to command and be an authority and actually demand respect from the rest of the defenders. Talk to them, bring them in, push them out, tell them what they're doing right and wrong. I don't know what happened today, but why wasn't Ruddy or one of the centre backs shouting at the right back? Where were they? We had no one there marking Wilfried Zaha. Simple finish, very, very sloppy goal, and Axel will be extremely disappointed with that.
Well, that's the negatives out of the way. The sun's shining, we're back in the Premier League. Give me something positive.
Mate, it's brilliant to be back in the Premier League. At the end of the day, no matter what, I see this season as kind of almost, let's view it as a bonus season. We've got to the Premier League, and now we've got an opportunity to progress, do more, but we're still the same squad. So at the end of the day, as long as we just get behind the team, continue to play well, continue to play good football, and I'm sure we'll be fine. But the positive from today is that we've actually had a kick up the arse early. That's the positive. So that's a negative. It's a massive positive because now we head to Sunderland next week and we've got a massive opportunity there to nick a win.
Yeah, Chris, I would shake your hand, but I literally can't. So
cheers, Jack.
Thanks for the interview. Good stuff.